Welcome back to Richard Reviews. This video will be part of our ongoing bite-sized series. If you know me, it's no secret I'm a big fan of good TV shows. If I like them, I can talk about them all day. For today, we're looking at the series that made everybody want to be a cowboy again and gave people an unhealthy fear of going to the train station. The modern-day western, Yellowstone. America says they got rid of the monarchy after the revolution, but I'm not sure they did. The undisputed king of Montana is John Dutton, sitting on his throne in the center of the largest ranch in the United States. King he may be, but he's surrounded by enemies and undermined from within. Despite an ever-growing list of enemies, Dutton isn't without allies and resources of his own. He started the series as land commissioner and has his own police force to go with it, and he has a very special relationship with the state governor. Ranch hand Rip is his enforcer, who will protect the ranch at all costs. A dysfunctional family, of all the things under his control, his children are the one thing he can't control. He starts the series by not talking to his son Casey, who lives with his wife and their son on the Indian reservation. Beth, his only daughter, is fanatically loyal to him, but they often disagree about how she fights her battles for him. And then there's Jamie, who spends half his time trying to gain approval and half of his time making very, very bad decisions. You can't talk about Yellowstone without talking about Beth and Rip's complicated relationship. They were childhood sweethearts, and when Beth returns to Montana, it doesn't take long for them to pick up where they left off. They are two very different people, whose feelings for each other have stood the test of time. They both complement each other very well, with their strengths covering each other's weaknesses. The realism of the show is part of what makes it so interesting. They have blurred the line between actors and ranchers. You would think all the cast were recruited from cattle farms. Jimmy shows this wonderfully. He starts off as someone who doesn't know what he's doing, doesn't have any gear, can't ride a horse, and as he progresses, you would think by the end of the fourth or fifth season, he's actually a full-time rancher who's just been brought into the show. His progression has been fantastic. Something I really enjoy about the show is the music, and you can't ignore the amount of work that Taylor Sheridan and the music supervisor on Yellowstone have made. This show is the biggest thing in country music. There isn't an artist who's been featured on the show who hasn't gained a massive boost to their career. You have artists like Lainey Wilson and Ryan Bingham, who are both actors on the show, and then you have Zach Bryan, who was a part-time singer while still in the Navy. Since he's left the Navy, he's now the second highest streamed artist on Spotify for country music. Yellowstone has gone from a popular show in rural parts of America to one of the largest shows globally in the blink of an eye. People have gone from, I've heard of this, to being die-hard fans in just a few years. At the time of the recording, we're in the middle of the 5th season and hoping we get several more seasons to come. I've given this series 4.5 stars out of 5. Thank you for joining me. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to my channel.